You've been pranked! You've been pranked! You've been pranked!
Good morning, everybody. How are you today? Let me see. L'Oreal, welcome on in. Congrats on claim first. Let's see. Andre, welcome on in. Selma, welcome on in. Yeah, sorry, y'all got tricked. What can I say? Hotel's got it out for you, apparently. Well, look who it is. Yep. Hi, Lion. How are you? One thing you're all probably gonna notice is Kurai, you're on a bit early, aren't you? And that would be correct because I am on pretty early. But there's a reason for that. I wanted to be online earlier so I could so that I could do the Honkai Star Rail story, the rest of the 4.0 story at least. Because last I checked, I'm a little like, I think I only have like, I don't know, 2.5, 3 hours left of the story. So I figured let me do a stream early in the morning and go from there. I'm fast as Fluff Boy. Yes, you are, L'Oreal. But yeah, how's everybody doing? I've been catching you right here on Instagram based choices of people you follow, by the way. Thank you, Lion. Hey everybody, seeing as it's early in the morning and I'm not as energetic as usual, and adding on to the fact that I still got a fair bit of story to go through, I'm not gonna I can't talk today. And seeing as I have a fair bit of story still left to go through, I'm not really gonna bother too much with wow, I really cannot talk today. But yeah, I'm really not gonna bother too much with watching videos. I'm gonna save those for the evening streams when I have a bit more energy. But yeah, I'm really excited to get the story done today. And the reason that I'm doing it, and again, the reason that I am, the reason that I'm doing it so early is because later today, around noon EST to be specific, we're gonna be joining my dear VTuber sister Sakia as she celebrates hitting 900 followers on Twitch. So proud of her, and I'm really looking forward to hanging out with her in VR chat. And in fact, I know she's probably still sleeping, but if you aren't already, please go check out Sakia. Sakia is an absolutely wonderful cheer friend of ours, but also she is my model sibling. We were both rigged by Berryleche. And also, she's an IRL friend of mine. We've known each other since 2002. Yeah, we go way back. But yeah, that's who will be. Joining today in VR chat. We're just gonna be chatting with her, and as well as several other streamer friends of ours who will most likely be streaming their end too. Yeah, it is totally not because I was camping out on Twitch. Oh no, you're fine, dude. Honestly, I respect it. And plus, you're not the only one who's admitted to camping in chat until I go live, just so they can claim first. I mean, funny enough, I think Say has done that on more than one occasion. Let's see how you face the live streamer. With a lot of very carefully. That's how. Okay, everybody. So What are you doing up so early? I wanted to do the Honkai Star Rail story first before I joined y'all in VR chat later. Also, good morning, Clover. How are you? Let's see. Can we get a shout out for Clover, please? I just woke up. It's 2 p.m. Well, in that case, good morning, sleepyhead. Yeah, I know, it's pretty late over in Saudi Arabia, isn't it? Well, I say late. What I mean is you are several hours ahead of me. But yeah, what you up to today, Clover? I mean, besides joining us in VR chat later. And I gotta say, it was cracking me up how much Say was crashing out on you playing Penny Parker. And honestly, if I didn't have to meet my family so early in the evening, I probably would have joined y'all in Marvel Rivals. I legit have not played in a while. While lunch and answering work mail, I get that. I played Penny Parker just fine. I mean, I can't judge. I don't play Penny Parker. I play Hela, Iron Man, Captain America, and then Luna Snow if I have to play support. But like, yeah, I'm not sure what you were doing. I'm not sure what you were doing wrong, but Say was crashing out. Although I think the funniest crash out though was, I remember several months ago we were playing Stranova with Locust, and she was doing this thing where she needed to have a win streak with one character, and she was using Flavia, of course. And right at the last match, Locust picked Flavia before she could, and Valid crashed out. That's all I gotta say. Valid crashed out. Thank you for the headbats. But yeah, let me give a shout out to Clover. Everybody, please go check out Clover. Clover is an ordinary duck person that fell into a magical pond, as they say. But they're a duck VTuber. A lot of fun. They play a lot of the same games that we do, and then some. Let's see. Also, let me give a shout out to Unshaved Lion. Let's see. Lion is another friend of ours who's been around almost since the very beginning, I would say. Because Lion has been around since I was still a Facecam streamer, and that was years ago. But anyway, everybody, I'm gonna go ahead and go to the game screen, because like I said, I've still got a lot of story to go through. Okay, let me just pause the music because that's going to clash. But everybody, last I checked, we didn't have that much. Last I checked, we didn't have that much story left to do, like 2.5 hours worth. But I didn't want to risk it, so I decided to go live 5 hours before I'm supposed to be meeting, say, VR chat. And if I end early, the story early, I'll take a break and then restart stream once it's
Look at today's gift
time for VR chat. Speaking of what, Lion?
Awesome. All right, you two. First round's on me. What'll it be?
Give me the strongest, most hardcore drink you've got.
We're not here to drink. Time's ticking.
Aw, don't be a spoiled sport, Kimiko. Mom!
Don't pull a long face. You'll sour the vintage in the cask. While you were gone, diligent little Sparkle was gathering intel non-stop and didn't waste a single minute.
Again, I remember when oh.
Stay awesome, Kurai, Vesper 84 headpad, Vesper 84 headpad, Vesper 84 headpad. Unshaped
Lion.
Lion subscribed to your channel for 22 months.
Lion, thank you so much for the resub for 22 months. I appreciate you. Stay awesome. No, you. You know, I remember years ago at 2.0 when they teased Sparkle in the drip marketing. I thought she was gonna be all sweet and innocent. Oh, how wrong we were.
Sparksy. She did come here disguised as me. I called Giovanni. You might not remember him. He's the poor sap who drew the short straw to manage the storage area recently. Old Gio told me that a week ago, I came here and took a few things. Among them was a vial of mimetic virus.
The mimetic stuff again.
A mimetic virus. No wonder she could take over Graphia Academy and distort March and Weld's cognition, making them believe they're a student and teacher.
She wants to turn everyone into fools.
Close enough. This so-called Sparksicon is a front for spreading a mimetic virus.
Knowing that isn't enough. What type of mimetic virus is she spreading? What are the symptoms? We need more on her plans and actions before we can counter it.
Thought of that already. So I visited a few friends and learned where the imposter's been haunting. To dig up details, we'll have to get hands-on.
Lead the way, then.
Yep,
Let's
lead the
move.
way.
Stay close.
Let me just collect this real quick.
Abandon all despair, ye who enter. If you want to pass, then amuse me.
God, that is a little backwards from what I normally hear, which is abandon all hope.
By the way, hate to ask, you're not Aha themselves, are you?
It's just me, but Sparkle sounds kind of familiar, but I can't put my finger. That's right, I am Aha.
No, you're not Aha. You've got that smooth talker air, but you're not.
Like, I don't remember who Sparkle's voiced by, and I'm not sure what else she voices.
If you were Aha, a wave of your hand would cure.
Excuse me.
You can't do that, can you?
Isn't this the Tavern of the Elation? Don't you welcome the laughter, gracing you with their presence?
You're wrong. It's not that they are welcome. See that? The fools put up a sign over there. Aha! And morning actors stay clear from the door. Stay clear!
Ridiculous as it sounds, it's true. After 666 invitations to Aha went unanswered, the younger fools voted to expel the laughter from the path of elation.
Oh, I get it. It's like students expelling a teacher from a classroom. The action is meaningless. The message is loud and clear, though.
All right, Mr. Doorway. I assure you that none of us three is Aha, and none is a morning actor.
Oh, it's Sparkle. Is it really Sparkle? It's not someone else pretending to be Sparkle? I can't tell, and I don't care. Listen up, gray-haired lass. If you want me to open, pay the toll with saying a joke. I've been waiting for the one joke that can cure my melancholy.
Okay, I've got a joke. Why is it that every time I drink a cup of coffee, I immediately have to go to the bathroom? I guess it's because the cup of coffee helps me brew one up.
Now, amuse me.
What's that bonk for? I wasn't expecting such a dark roast. Be adorable and open the door now. Oh wait, shit.
Didn't catch it? No joke, Mr. Doorway, or there's no way I'll tell a joke? Interpret it as you like. By Acaveli above. I can't believe I've come to explaining jokes to a door.
It's just a door. What a damn joke collector. Maybe there's some uninspired stand-up comedian hiding behind it, setting inspiration for everyone who walks through.
What are you going to do?
I'm gonna break you open.
I'm still underage. I can't touch the terrible jokes.
That's one way to do it. It's for you to not remember to go potty before starting your stream.
As expected,
Well,
detectives
I was telling a joke. Although, all jokes aside, I do need to go use the restroom. I didn't feel anything before hitting go live, but now I feel it. So, I'll be right back, everybody. This will take just a few minutes. Okay, there we go. I'm back, everybody. Sorry about that.
Back when I still had a sense of humor, a fool gave me an invitation. You can thank him for that. You're really going to see the Stellaron Hunter case through? They can only pay you in dirty money, you know.
What else can I do? The boys need the money. Credits aren't black or white, they're ones and zeros.
I mean, you're not wrong.
All right. I reached out to Costard. He said that one of the 3 people who stole the mask looked familiar. He might have seen them in the news. Based on his description, I spent ages sketching the suspect's portrait. And I suspect it might be Don Hung.
Oh, that's such a great line, though. It's overused sometimes. That's why it has to be used. Used correctly in the right context and timing. Otherwise, it loses its eerie and haunting message.
Costard.
Risley?
Do him another favor. No paying this one back, huh? Speaking of which...
Wait, one of these two is voiced by the same guy as Risley?
Your name, isn't it? Where have I heard that name before? It sounds so familiar. So, which of these 3 is Don Hung? The one with gray hair? The redhead? Or that black-haired girl who looks like she's ready to stir up trouble at any moment?
No, it actually just looks like him. Oh, gotcha.
No, don't tell me yet. Let me guess. I know a bit of the Cianjo language. The word Don can mean red. So Don.
Oh, Asheville, you are way off, buddy.
Hair, right?
Your deduction skills never fail to impress. Fine, I'll just give you the answer. None of these 3 is Don Hung. Do you even watch the news?
TV, newspapers, the internet, it's all fake news. What do you expect me to look at?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Let's get down to business. I couldn't find any trace of Don Hung's actions. It's like someone wiped them clean. So I decided to try a different approach. Keep tabs on the other members of the Express crew. Maybe following their trail will lead to clues about the mask.
Nice work, Mr. Wren. They're heading deeper into the tavern. Follow me.
I see, gray hair. The tavern not inviting you sooner was their loss. Come on in.
Is the drink in these barrels really brewed from jokes?
Yep, you know your stuff, man.
Yep.
Just heard some rumors, that's all.
I guess you could say. I guess if it's brewed from jokes, you could say it.
That's going in today's content reel.
I guess if it's brewed from jokes, I guess you could say it tastes funny.
Where's this?
Ta-da! Welcome to the dazzling lights of the Bliss Star. The heart of the tavern, Planarcadia's dazzling dance floor. There are some tasteless masked fools who consider this place the secret to keeping the laughter going. If life's cruel, don't beg for fairness. Dance! Shake away
Fun
that
fact,
sadness until it's
Asheville's
all
English
gone
VA
mixed
is
with the
Reverie.
joy in your body.
Okay. Bliss Star?
That huge light orb up there. For a tavern, it's as essential as the faintest moon in the sky. If we get the chance, I can take you inside for a real eye-opener. Speaking of which, 2 months ago, some idiot, after downing hundreds of drinks, had the bright idea to knock it down with a super overlord spinning top. So, we had to reinforce the Bliss Star with a steel frame around it and seal it inside the world in canvas.
Doesn't the Drinksmith care about this nonsense?
You know how the masked fools are. Spiking drinks with hot sauce and tossing firecrackers down the toilet. Being a drinksmith is a tough gig. No one volunteers. Since Braji vanished, the fools have been drawing lots to take turns as temporary drinksmiths.
This fool you're talking about. It wouldn't happen to be Sparksy, would it?
If it were, I'd already be tied to that light orb as the scapegoat. Anyway, the next stop is the Golden Confessional. The eyewitness says Sparksy was there.
The Golden Confessional? What kind of place is that?
It's a confessional that is golden.
A place where you can let go of all your worries. Well, words won't do it justice. Let's go see it for yourself.
Oh, sorry, I gotta do this puzzle real quick. But yeah, Asheville is the same voice actor as Rare Ear. I wouldn't have guessed that. I wonder, is there a trophy for completing one of these without spinning at once? And Sparkle's side of the head mask is a similar idea to that of Kujasara. Yep, I kind of figured that. Except, of course, Kujasara has a, it's a Tengu mask, isn't it?
Play according to the sheet music, and the path will naturally open up.
Oh, it's like the... It's like the,
The steel frame actually opened. The Wispay here actually changed color.
Talk about the abandoned all... Oh.
Just another night at the tavern. Fun, right?
Talk about abandon all hope. You went to here. Which was translated from Italian Dante Alighieri's 14th century poem, The Divine Comedy Inferno, or better known as Dante's Inferno, which had a game after it, which is a really good game, as well as having the same gameplay as... Oh yeah, Dante's Inferno was basically like God of War, but like God of War, but with like Catholic Kratos, which I think was pretty funny when put that way. I do gotta say, Cerberus from that game is one of the most visually unsettling bosses that I've ever seen.
So many sinks? Why bring us here?
It's sink or swim.
Witnesses say a week ago, I came to the bar, knocked back a few shots of Bomb's first drop, then headed here. The Golden Confessional is an emergency shelter for fools who've had one drink too many.
Oh.
We shed our excess baggage before marching light-footed into the next second.
A golden throne?
Oh, well, looks like old Seppo's become the king without a crown.
Oh dear, there's someone I haven't heard from in a long time.
Well, if it isn't my old friend! Sparkle said you'd be coming to the tavern. Old Sampo's heart is bursting with joy. And a teensy bit of sorrow. How did Sparkle beat me to inviting my #1 bestie to the tavern for a drink?
Sampo, it's you.
Miss me, old friend? Hello, Miss Himiko. Long time no see.
Yeah. Okay, never mind. Sampo looks far more like our lovable prison warden in Genshin. Oh, fair enough. Just different color scheme.
Sampo, hello. What business brings you here this time?
No business. Just here to repay an old favor.
Ms. Fool here sent me a message asking for H-E-L-P. Someone's been parading around the tavern impersonating her.
Well, now, this is some juicy news. Miss Sparkle's usually the one impersonating others, but look how the tables have turned. The trickster's getting a taste of her own medicine.
My, how the turntables.
Shush, Sampo. I brought you here to repay a favor, not to gossip about me.
Oh, I've suffered the embarrassment of losing my mask myself. Thanks to Miss Sparkle's mercy, I didn't end up stranded, so here I am today, ready to help you out. No questions asked.
All right then, let's get to work.
Get to work? What are we doing?
Naturally, we'll fish around in these thrones where humans dump their worries and find the worries that Miss Sparksy left behind.
You want us to unclog your toilet?
Man, I miss Sampo original V8. Yeah. He did a great job. And I don't even know why it was switched. Here? Dig up worries?
Don't be too shocked, you two. Let me share a little secret about how we masked fools stay mentally healthy. Drink a mood lifter like Bomb's First Drop, and all the harmful memoria in your body, you know, the pain, the worries, gets purged in one go.
Excuse me.
That's how fools pull pranks and have a blast without a shred of guilt.
So, all that memoria has settled under this bathroom. And you want to sift through it to find Sparksy's worries and catch her thoughts before she acts?
If luck's on our side, maybe we'll even dig up the secret to beating her. What's wrong, man? You don't look so hot.
I guess Himiko thinks this is a shitty idea.
I've got no objection to the task, but doing this barehanded, I refuse.
Oh, don't worry. When has old Sampo ever come unprepared? Trust me, I won't let you get off that easy. Emotional impact drill.
And it looks just like Sparkle.
Oh, sorry. Wrong gadget.
Oh.
Oh, this one.
Why does it look like a tattoo gun? Or possibly a small jackhammer.
Hey, have you heard of a dowsing rod? Well, forget it. I'll spare you the theory.
Please.
I tuned the drill bit to resonate with Sparkle's temperament. It'll drill out memoria fountains with similar emotions.
But fair warning, use it carefully. It's been a week since Sparksy was here. Keep your guard up in case something else comes bursting out.
Can we please stop talking about bursting out when we're talking about sifting through toilets?
Well, if you ask me, leave it to luck.
We don't have time for luck. My radar says that pompous imposter would pick the highest spot to vent. Exactly. The Golden Throne. Give it a try.
Girl, pick a spot to drill and start mining that gold.
Let's do it.
Sampo, does this thing even work?
Of course.
You draw near the throne and its radiant aura of supreme power. It is a question to be made of solid gold. No shit. Every atom that makes it up from a neutron star collisions and supernova bursts, yet the mass fools force these precious tears of the stars into vessels to hold human worries. Perhaps in their eyes, this was their way of playing a cosmic joke. You notice the problem. Compared to lowering the towering throne, you're way too small to reach and dip the drill bit into the water.
Sampo, how did you get up there just now?
All right, silly me. Through that pipe on the side.
All right, looks like we're walking up again. Let's go.
What's this?
Digimon reference in Honkai Star Rail. Love it. Scheiße. The throne emanates a dazzling aura of authority. You're gently afraid you might slip and fall right into it. Forcefully, you thrust the drill bit into the toilet. Suddenly, the toilet starts gushing water violently and something emerges from the drain. Come out, Sparksy's worries!
See? What did I tell you? The imposter's worries have appeared. What a rare sight! Sparksicle used to always connect with everyone online. But now, for the first time, she's meeting her fans through the sewer network.
Sewer network.
Sorry, but we're your haters. Come clean now. What are you planning to do with that mimetic virus you stole? Use Sparksicon as a front to turn everyone into mindless zombies or dancing monkeys? How could I ever harm my dearest, most beloved fans?
You took an entire school of teachers and students hostage and turned them into your puppets to help you enter the Phantasmoon games. You're going to argue that you did it all for them?
Of course I did. From the very first day I was created, I've been doing exactly what my creator asked of me. Listening to every fan's questions, empathizing with their pain and troubles. They feel insecure about being ordinary, cry when ignored by those they like, and strive to stand out because they desperately want others' approval. Sparksy hears every wish, and she answers. During these Phantasmoon games, I'll grant their wishes through the ceremony of the Master of Elation.
By brainwashing them?
No, I'll give each of them a choice. the choice to become me. Because deep down, every one of them longs to become Sparksy. To wear this dazzling mask, capture the internet's attention, and bask in praise. You must have heard that saying. In the future, everyone gets their 15 minutes of fame. Now, that moment has come. Sparksicon will turn every spectator into me!
For reals? She plans to use a mimetic virus to turn everyone into herself? Oh, the answer was right there in the riddle all along. You know, I gotta say, that's very Sparkle.
As expected of my imposter, you're absolutely bonkers!
Sis, is now the time to be tooting your own horn, just thinking about being turned into a copy of you? Or I can't even force a smile.
This is an elation.
Oh? And who gets to define elation? The laughter, the fools, the IPC, or every me seeking joy on the Arcadian internet? Contrary to popular belief, the masters of the Phantasmoon games were never us, the supplicants, but the spectators watching us. Sadly, the Inter-Astral Peace Network showed people other worlds in the cosmos. Once horizons widen, expectations climb. Nothing they hear or see feels fresh, interesting, or thrilling enough. And everyone fears that they're outdated, uninteresting, or unexciting in others' eyes. So the world's like a derailed train, racing toward thrills and madness. Nameless of the Astral Express. Am I wrong?
What, a bunch of worries even recognize us?
Bingo! You got it. I'm a part of her. Wherever there's a screen, wherever my audience is, my eyes and ears will be there too. I want to see how far you in this outdated model can go.
She's a bit of a rocker.
The harder you struggle, the more spectacular it'll be when I live stream the Astral Express crew's derailment at Sparksicon. I'm looking forward to your resistance, Nameless.
Oh, heads up, everyone! She's getting serious.
Yeah, well, so are we.
Oh man, the other day I ran into this fan. They insisted on showing me some gallows humor, jokes we found online, saying they were absolutely hilarious. But all he did was show me a video of someone being killed by the antimatter legion, then burst out laughing. Come, let's all enjoy this gallows humor together!
Figured out Sparkle is voiced by Lizzie Freeman. She's voiced other characters in the big name anime, but currently voices Pomni in the Daisy Digital Circus. Okay.
You owe me compensation for emotional damage.
Everyone's going to become
Emotional damage.
Crawl out of your money pit for a moment, will you?
To think, Planarcadia's elation would end up like this. Back when I still lived in this place, the internet was just for sharing information. Live streaming and virtual idols? We'd never even heard of them.
Thank you for that one.
Coming back now feels like stepping into a foreign land. Like returning home, only to find home isn't where it used to be.
Either way, this is definitely not elation.
It's just madness wrapped in a cheerful shell. She's convinced that we'll be powerless to stop her plan, even if we know what it is. But I'm not ready to roll over just yet.
I know. Even I don't want to turn into that phony's look-alike. Though, you're not that different.
Since the fools stash dangerous things like memetic viruses in the tavern, I assume they must have also prepared some countermeasures?
Ma'am, you give us fools too much credit. This is the tavern, not the well-ordered Herta space station. But I do know a place. With some luck, we might find a memetic virus cleanup expert.
All right. Now that you folks have a lead and no shortage of fighting spirit, old Sempo's calling it a day.
You are coming with us?
The Astral Express always has a way of handling crises, doesn't it? With big shots here, a sidekick like me doesn't need to steal the spotlight.
AKA, I don't want to get caught up in the fighting.
Oh, if you run into trouble, you can always ring old Sempo then. I'll even give you folks a special discount, sort of. Well then, farewell, everyone.
Yeah, that's very comforting. Thank you, Sippu.
So, where are we heading next?
Let's check out Fatal Joke.
Fate.
Huh?
This place feels more like a maze than a tavern.
Well,
Yep.
it is a space-time maze after all.
Like, this whole place is so trippy.
I really wish we had one of these light orbs on the express.
Yeah, I wanted to see what was I wanted to see what was down here. Hey! Mother of... There we go. Anyways. There we go. God, that is so trippy. Oh, everybody. We have just a minute until ads start playing. So I'm gonna step away and let these run, and then we'll continue the story when we get back. Okay, welcome back, everybody. It took me a little bit longer because I started to feel a little bit hungry, so I made myself some toast. Yeah, I'm not very hungry first thing in the morning, but now I feel it, so there we go.
Attention all. Why is there a hospital hidden inside the tavern?
Well, because those who can become fools.
This
are
tavern
all
is full of
sick in
surprises.
the head.
Thank you for the head
Not
pats.
regular headaches and fevers, but matters of the heart.
I accept head pats, but I'm still. I accept the head pats, but I'm still the darkness.
Every time someone goes bonkers and stirs up trouble in the tavern, like scattering nosewalker parasite ticks in every corner, or spiking the beer barrels with truth serum that makes people spew insults. For each time the whole place goes topsy-turvy, there's always some fool who, in the spirit of elation, volunteers to treat them. Yep, they get sent right here to Fatal Joke. Strange. Why isn't there even a fake doctor around today? Even if some fool claims to have a legit medical license, you wouldn't dare trust them, would you?
Attention patients, please refrain from eating beef hot pot in the hallway. If you wish to dine, please invite the hospital director to join you. Thank you.
Eating hot pot in the hallway? That's kind of impractical.
Would Dr. Hartman from Plastic Surgery please report to the director's office immediately? This hospital doesn't even have a plastic surgery department. Who on earth are you? Dr. Zhongshan from Mental Health Care, please report to Exam Room 1. We're one player short for cards. Thank you.
What kind of an office are these?
Is this a theater or a hospital?
Alert. Patient detected ahead. Patient detected ahead. Please line up in an orderly fashion for registration and wait for the doctor to begin consultations.
Patient number 01, Akavilli. Is there a Miss Akavilli? Miss Akavilli, diagnosed with Stellaron symptoms per the records. Are you present? Please proceed to exam room 1.
They called you by name, Miss Akavilli. You might as well go take a look.
Sounds like the PA system in my head. Like, what kind of outfit is there? One player sort for cards?
Please report to immediately.
showing in today's content reel.
Funny if you were not funny.
You're finally back, Akivili. I've reviewed your clinical records. Your Stellaron symptoms are stable. Continued observation will suffice.
Oh, Zongshan, it's you?
Talk about fate. Ever since our little escapade with the Unshackled on the Xianzhou, I've been wondering when someone as interesting as you would grace our tavern.
Well, that time is now.
Next time you come to the bar, I'll treat you to a drink with topology olives and Barnsley fractal pepper. Good news for you. You don't need
I turned
to
different mental patient voices with a single brain cell or a warden. And this single brain cell is drunk and high 100% when it actually shows up. I get that.
Patient number 02, Miss Sparkle, please come in. Hello there, Miss Sparkle.
You're one of the few who didn't mistake me for that imposter, Doctor. But just a reminder, yours truly isn't sick. I'm perfectly healthy.
Oh, everyone who comes here says they're perfectly healthy. I've seen so many patients, and you're among the most severe. I could already make an initial diagnosis at first glance. Your ailment is loss of self. If someone can transform into 10,000 characters, would she still remember her original self?
Good question. But if someone could become 10,000 characters, does the original even matter anymore? By the way, Doc, are you familiar with any treatment protocols for mimetic viruses?
Mimetic viruses. I've heard about it. The city sent over a few cases. The patients had one thing in common. They were all heavy internet users.
So, if you're chronically online, you contracted the mimetic virus.
The medical records are in the room. You can take a look if you want.
Attention,
Is this Dual Mention City? How's that possible?
The tavern's spatial structure is bizarre to begin with. It's not that strange to...
The medical records are on the bookshelf. First file on the left.
Are there already victims in the city?
To eliminate the mimetic virus, helping patient 0 face reality is a crucial phase of the treatment.
Which means we have to face Sparksy head on.
What's happening?
You've never been to Fatal Joke before?
That's not surprising. I don't spend much time at the tavern. And to reiterate, I'm perfectly healthy.
I love patients who deny their illness. I'll personally shatter their self-confidence. Miss Sparkle, I'm going to write up a detailed diagnosis report for you. In the meantime, why don't you chat with your fellow patients who share your affliction?
Gray hair, let's go. I don't want to waste any more time with this quack.
Miss Sparkle, please wait in this room until the consultation is complete.
Sparkle, do you still remember me?
We're talking to our
More
masks?
people got my name right today than in the past week. I'm so touched. I am your original mask. The Sparkle Roll mask.
The Sparkle Roll?
The archetype of a bright maiden doomed for a short life. The avenger who perishes with her nemesis. The lover who dies for love. The young artist driven to madness. You used me to win fame, applause, and countless eager gazes. So why would you cruelly cast me aside? Please, wear me once more. The worst thing an actor should do is be tied down to one type of role. Do yourself a favor and stay down.
Sparkle, you're back!
You seem happy.
Is it really happy?
Yeah, I'm keeping my spirits high, just like she asked. Sparkle, Sparkle! You're the one who told me that a smiling mask will never have bad luck, aren't you? This world doesn't want to see too much sadness, cruelty, rage, or pain. You told me that I just need to smile, no matter what. I did everything you asked. But why did you abandon me? Right now, I just want to scream, to cry, to shout. I just want to devour you all.
Okay.
Just how many masks have you thrown away?
Don't worry about it. Everyone sheds just as many versions of themselves in a lifetime.
The diagnosis results are in, Miss Sparkle.
All right.
Miss Sparkle, I have your results. Your main components are madness, humor, and a theatrical personality. Unfortunately, the proportions are badly imbalanced. You're beyond saving. But the silver lining is your mask has fallen off. She's free at last.
And that's where everyone's misfortune began. None of the masks I've cast off ever had such strong opinions or such a temper.
Is Sparksy also one of your Fool's masks?
She no longer needs to be corroded by your cancer of rationality. Now she can do anything that you wanted to do but didn't dare to do.
Ha! As if there's anything Miss Sparkle wouldn't dare to do.
For example, you don't dare wear any one mask for too long. Like a butterfly shedding old skin, you keep discarding every mask just so you won't be defined or bound by them. You're afraid to stop, to be stuck in some stereotype. You're afraid that one day you won't be elating enough. That's why you drew Miss Sparksy and became her online. As a dazzling mask, everyone confides in her. Everyone wants to be her. Everyone feeds her their clever ideas. You thought this would inject new life into your elation. But sadly, once the mask is on you, you become its accessory. People care only about the image the mask paints. No one cares about the you beneath.
Ooh.
And that is why she came to life. Human recognition and desire will flow through the internet, providing nourishment for her to bloom. She'll become a bewitching flower, conforming to everyone's wishes, letting them wear her, become her, and blossom across all of Planarcadia. What a beautiful sight.
Doctor, do you have a way to stop her?
Stop? You mean treat? Yes?
Sure, let's go with that.
Cremate Sparkle. That's the best treatment I can prescribe.
And here I thought you had something clever. After all, there's only one radical cure for all suffering. Make oneself disappear, right?
Miss Sparkle, don't think I'm joking around with you. I only misbehave outside the tavern. But here, I am a doctor, without quotation marks. My treatment is real and effective. Generally, when a fool vanishes, their mask loses its power and becomes a dead thing. You're two sides of the same coin, after all. But as for Sparksy, I can't say for sure. during SparksyCon, she'll be worn by millions of ordinary people in Planarcadia, feeding her with sustenance and strength. Your window of opportunity is therefore fleeting. Go on, lie down on that bed and say goodbye to your friends. Press that button and the nurse will come wheel you away. There's a door in the tavern that absolutely positively leads to a still-burning star in Siduni Rama. The nurse will send you there, and that'll be the end of it.
And if I say no?
Then I'll have to be impolite.
Ooh, scary.
Miss Sparkle, nameless, the choice is yours. As for me, by the laughter above, I've got to catch the next ship out of this dump.
Hey! What's going on? Why am I pinned here?
That can't be good.
The masked fool represents what you wish to become. You use it to focus your power, but the mask will gradually bind you as well. That's why you've been avoiding Sparksy all this time. She didn't just steal a vial of mimetic virus. She stole your strength. No wonder the fool at the bar joked, when a masked fool loses their mask, what remains is just a fool.
Yes. Every fool has at least one such mask. Not mere decoration, but a part of our destiny, crafted by our own hands. It might be a morning actor mask you took a liking to and stole from them. It might be a head accessory you personally sketched in a moment of inspiration. Or it might be something that one day fell from the sky and latched onto your face. To become a fool, one must experience at least one such instance of destiny. The moment of masking one's face. Through the mask's eye holes, we gain a different perspective. Finally seeing how the universe is simply churning with endless jokes, and the absurd nature of our existence as living beings. The mask is who we want to be. And now, this imposter is more me than I am.
Do it! Press the button. Call the nurse and cremate Miss Sparkle.
At least then, the imposter will lose her power for a little while. You should be able to take her down easily, right?
I have a feeling even if we follow through with this isn't the last we're going to be seeing of Sparkle.
You're not actually going to press it, right?
Give us a moment to hesitate, to think.
Waiting is torture, you know.
You're not doing this on purpose to punish me, are you? Hey, gray hair! Say something!
Don't press the button. Himiko's gonna press it though, isn't she?
Gray hair. You're still that same warm-hearted gray hair I know. Let me tell you something. While no one was looking, I already popped the battery out of the button. This was a test, and you passed.
Since the fool made her choice, she must have a plan to reclaim the mask, right?
I knew it. I knew Sparkle wouldn't let herself get dispatched of that easily.
If you dare say no, I'll press this button and let the orbital cannon cremate you for real. Your sticky little fingers aren't fast enough to steal this battery, are they?
There's a way. There's always a way.
Miss Sparkle will definitely take responsibility and work together with everyone to stop SparksyCon.
What's with this applause?
Have we been watched the whole time?
Bravo!
Huh?
So the audience watched our every move in that treatment? Is this a hospital or a theater?
It's like we asked that a few minutes ago. Man, I want one of those Sparkle plushies.
That's life for you. While there's life, there's
I think you're right.
judgment.
There were a lot of referrals to masks, and Sparkle could attach to different masks, and each mask simply refers to a different version of Sparkle.
Eyes are watching, diagnosing,
Like-
and writing their own prescriptions.
Yep, different variants of Sparkle, so to speak.
I must admit, Fatal Joke is a fascinating place. Real shame I didn't come check it out earlier.
Ignore the spectators. They're just here for laughs. They won't help and couldn't if they tried.
Oh, coffee's finished brewing. I'm gonna pour myself a cup. Yeah, I just brewed some coffee that I brought back from GalaxyCon. It is dark chocolate raspberry flavored.
You said you had a way to stop Sparksy. Let's hear it. What's the plan?
I've got a few anti-sparkle weapons in my collection.
Why would you go against yourself?
I've always had this premonition that one day Miss Sparkle would become an unstoppable terror in this universe. Someone has to find a way to stop me before that day comes. On a trip, I met a girl who shared my tastes. She had quite the knack to be a fool.
So destroying one mask or version will not destroy the entity is the same concept as Voldemort and his Horcruxes. That's an you know what? That's a really good way to put it. Nice parallel there.
In our battle of wits, she nearly turned me into sparkle paste using the local tumbleweed specialty. She also had a massive mech with beam cannons up the wazoo, ready to blast away any time. I quietly replicated those powerful goodies from my travels. With these anti-sparkle weapons, that imposter won't know what hit her. I gotta say, I'm quite the visionary. You two, let's head to the storage area next. I've already contacted Giovanni. He's doing an inventory check of the lost items there.
Oh, excuse me.
Dragons soaring above the lands. This is permanent.
Troublemaker? Hot dogs, favor us.
Feeling spiffy?
The way Sparksy's kit works, it just cracks me up. Man, those little Sparkle plushies, I want one of those. Oh, excuse me. Oh, everybody, I've been super addicted to Arknight Zenfield lately. I've just been obsessing with getting my factories to become self-sufficient. Anything unusual?
Intel from the school.
The undercover journalist didn't find the hostages.
The Furbo journalists couldn't find March or Mr. Yang, but they did spot Sparksy taking down the wave mural in the school courtyard.
Oh? That's noteworthy. Looks like Sparksy is busy making preparations too. But why do all this? Never mind her for now. Let's check out the Fool's storage area.
Oh, into the minutes to go again.
Huge.
It's all right. I just wish there were more fun spots around.
Got navigating this.
There are that many people under the dance floor?
Navigating this tavern is so trippy. That's a giant stellar jade. I would never manage. I would not know which platforms are solid and can be jumped on. It takes some getting used to. It's a stellar jade. I need.
Hey, Gio, what are you doing up there?
Working my tail off for you, tallying the losses.
Oh, Giovanni. I remember him.
With you. Oh, it's Miss Trailblaze. I knew you'd step into the tavern and become one of us someday. Those with the makings of masked fools are naturally drawn to one another.
You sure know quite a few fools.
Ah, and the lovely lady behind you. You must be Miss Himiko, navigator of the Express. A pleasure to meet you.
Mr. Giovanni, just call me Himiko.
Normally only fools may enter, but since Sparkle brought you, and you are practically an old friend, I can make an exception as the caretaker. Let me show you around.
Gio, cut the spiel. Sampo says you recite that intro so often he's grown calluses on his ears. Want the Fool's treasures, souvenirs, and prank gear? Come to the Grand Treasury Storage. They've stashed everything here.
You stole my line again.
My line sounds familiar.
I picked it up on a trip to another world. You've heard this phrase too, haven't you?
Another world? Is this an isekai?
I'll admit it's catchy. That's why I used it as a slogan. Storage area visits went up by 26% after that.
Business first. Did you see my pickup message I sent? Where's my stored anti-sparkle weapons?
Your storage list is a total mess. You never leave any notes. If I hadn't been called to audit, who'd know how many surprises you got stashed away? As for the anti-sparkle weapons, oh, I'd love to know what on earth that's supposed to be. Why don't you go in and look for yourself? As requested, I've linked the vault entrance to your collection room.
Thank you.
Did the imposter leave this behind?
How should I know?
Huh? What's this?
Whoa, that's one massive stellar jade.
Let's go in and take a look.
Touch the massive stellar jade. There are many theories about where these gems came from. Some say they're light that cooled and crystallized after the primordial universe took shape. Others claim they're the crystallized essence of ancient leviathans, formed over billions of years. Without a doubt, its best prize of beauty could be traded for everything in this universe. Material pleasures, like cones of the garden, ancient relics, and the devotion of others. There's such a huge one in front of you, big enough to drive everyone crazy. That's right, you want it. You really want it. You're about to go into frenzy. My precious.
Kid, wake up. This rock is dangerous.
Dangerous? I'll smash it with one swing. You got it.
Oh, we get 60 stellar jades out of that.
Stellar jade is the perfect bait for catching the nameless.
No, Sparksy's breaking the fourth wall.
How generous of you. First time I've seen a thief steal something and leave something even more valuable in the vault.
Isn't this exactly the type of phantom thief flair we masked fools adore? Remove a carefully curated piece and leave a gift in place to soothe the owner. A jumbo-sized stellar jade is surely worth a jar of mimetic virus and a few anti-sparkle weapons, wouldn't you say?
And you stole my other prized pieces too?
That worthless junk? Consider it a complimentary vault cleaning. Before Sparks Con begins, I'd like a little warm-up entertainment. Old model and the nameless. You should be able to break out of this room, right? Don't disappoint me now!
Jigsaw as villain. It's game over, man.
People always observe the heavens with my divinations. That only. Don't thank me.
Let's play for a while. Can you find the answer? Game's on! Was that on?
Boom shakalaka.
Gio, the security here is an absolute mess.
You're in no position to talk. Even the drinksmith here is a temp. Count yourself lucky I'm kind enough to help tally your storage.
She didn't just steal my power and my collection. She completely destroyed Miss Sparkle's reputation. This is the worst day ever.
A correction, Miss Sparkle's worst day so far.
that Simpsons meme.
Wanna make fun of me? Go ahead.
Don't get me wrong. I also don't think gear tumbleweeds and giant mechs would work on someone spreading mimetic viruses.
Excuse me.
I thought of a way just now that might suppress the mimetic contagion at Graphia Academy.
As expected of Himiko, you have a backup plan?
You can fight fire with fire, but a mimetic virus can be scoured away with water.
What do you mean?
Our informant at the school reports Sparksy is removing the central mural there. The imaginated mural, World Breaker Waves, is said to be a work left behind by Graphia herself. Legend says the wave comes from the Dove Brook river water she used to wash off her painting mistakes. The artists say it is blessed. That's why they kept it in the school. I couldn't understand why Sparksy went to such lengths to tear it down. Now I do. Painting mistakes are redundant information that stain a painting. A memetic virus is redundant information that stains the mind.
Oh, I see what you're getting at.
If someone knew how to harness this Dovebrook wave to wash over the school, they could cleanse the infection she spread. That's why Sparksy wanted to hide the mural.
So the solution lies within the school?
Exactly. As a Graphia Academy alumna, I know a bit of traditional painting. Right now, our most directly effective plan is to break into the school, regain control of the mural, and use it to suppress Sparksy's movements.
That won't be easy.
Let's go. I'll make this imposter pay 100-fold.
Looks like our paths must part in haste. I wish you all fair winds on your journey ahead. Oh,
thank you, Giovanni. We're gonna need that.
If you feel uncertain about what's next, here's a small suggestion. Take a detour inside the Blistar light orb.
We don't have time to waste.
A quick prayer to the gods before battle hardly counts as wasting time, does it? For us masked fools, that light orb holds the same significance as the Phantos Moon hanging above. Deep within the orb, everyone can find the divine revelations of the elation.
This doesn't look like where we came in.
Don't worry. I had old...
Oh, a Crimson Calyx. Well done. Vervo? Don't get cocky.
Darn it. They found something else at the school?
The undercover journalist got caught.
We need to pick up the pace.
Ah, that's the manipulation. Yeah, that can wait till later.
Giovanni said we could find the divine revelations of the elation inside the light orb. Don't tell me this orb is another tavern room.
Bingo, your intuition's spot on. It isn't just a light-polluting orb. Think of it as a shrine for fools.
Wasn't Aha banned from entering?
The youngsters only revoked the Laughter's right to enter the tavern. They don't reject things associated with them. Inside this light orb is a miracle tied to Aha. It responds to any fool who approaches. Let me show you something mind-blowing. Here we go. Open sesame!
We're waiting.
I said, open sesame! Open sesame! Sesame? Open?
Womp womp.
Hooray! So in their eyes, I don't even count as a masked fool anymore! What a wonderful surprise! The imposter stole my identity too!
I'm sorry for your loss.
The good news is, at least one of us is still a masked fool.
Hey! That's way too harsh. I hate to admit it, but gray hair, it's opened for you. The light orb has acknowledged you.
Sorry, I saw the chest back there and I had to go for it. Unless I can't, in that case, I'll just go forward. Into the Bliss Star.
So, this is the miracle you meant?
Yes. Among the masked fools, a myth is told. When the Master of Elation climbed the highest boughs of the Tree of Existence, they glimpsed the cold, abhorrent void. The stars turned like machinery, and all meaning yielded to nihility. They gazed further, until they witnessed a newborn fall and cry as if wronged beyond measure. Then they burst out laughing. That crystalline laughter tore through the cold, dead universe, echoing through the realms to this day. Many think the laughter that tore apart the cosmos is just a metaphor. But sadly, it's real. The tavern folks call this thing the echo of primordial laughter. It tore open a spatial rift. They say other tavern branches have this too, in multiple locations. No one knows how many there are, or what their existence means. When we shout into it, there's no echo. Toss in trash, and it merrily swallows it. No one knows if this thing will keep widening and swallow the tavern whole. Either way, it just sits there, right over there, motionless, grinning at us forever.
So, do we get this divine revelation that Giovanni mentioned?
Just stick your hand in there. It's said, at a turning point of destiny, a fool need only reach into the rift and grasp something. The tavern folks call it the laughter's gift. No one knows what this thing will bring to those who seek it, fortune or otherwise. But one thing's for sure. Your destiny's bound to get much more chaotic. Hey, gray hair. Wanna give it a try?
Reach your hand in there.
Akivilli, have mercy. In Akivilli's name. Please don't hurt me. My hand doesn't taste good.
Your hand seems to plunge to a soft, swirling fluid, and a bizarre monkey screech echoes in your ears, reminding you of an ominous story about witch-making. You sense that you touch something. Got it! Angular and blocky, it hurts to hold, with a slight stinging sensation, like stepping on a small toy part hidden in the carpet. A banana?
This? Huh? What's this?
You never have seen this thing before, right there in Penacony. The extraordinary experience of fighting alongside the dazzling ninja, aka Rappa against the Osara evil ninja, flashed through your mind. The answer, like a banana hanging in the sky, compelled you to reveal its origin. It's a mimetic virus banana.
Laughter above, they really answered! But what's their deal giving you another mimetic virus?
To grant temporary immunity.
Now I get it. Audiences infected with the Sparksy virus naturally won't be able to resist Sparksy. We'd end up like that soon after breaking into the school. But if we're already infected with another mimetic virus, well, that changes things.
And this is one that we've dealt with before.
And this banana serves exactly that purpose. To buy us some time to resist.
Banana, banana. Let me stop.
The Elation really has a twisted sense of humor, huh? All right, Let's move.
Who are you two? Haven't you heard the rule? Only one fool's allowed in here at a time.
Who am I? Well, just a passing detective and his assistant. Have I been asleep too long? Or has humanity sunk so low they don't even care if they turn into monkeys?
Meanwhile, the ignorant criminals believed they had discovered a treasure that could change their destiny, completely unaware that what they held in their hands could shatter the sanity of the entire world!
Hey, Mr. N, cut the narration when it's time to fight.
Well, I got you something right. Like this?
Whatever floats your boat. Now, listen up, you three. Put that banana down and walk away, and I'll let bygones be bygones.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
If you try anything funny...
If you want to get to them, you'll have to get through these little toys first.
Are these folks really the Nameless? In all my years, I've never seen the Nameless dealing with mimetic viruses.
The real deal. Just some nameless passing through.
Mr. N, I've got to go after them. You won't be able to keep up with me. Just head home and wait for the news. I swear, I won't let the tragedy that happened to you repeat itself in this world.
Oh, over here! This way! Run faster! You don't want to get caught by that guy back there, do you? Yo, sis!
Excuse me.
Just how many troublemakers did you people manage to tick off when you landed?
When push comes to shove, Sampo's the one we can always count on.
Good old Sampo came through with top-notch service, saving your lives in the nick of time.
Thank you, Mr. Sampo. Now that we're all set, it's time to head to Graphia Academy for the rescue mission. Mr. Sampo, do you know which door in the tavern can get us back to the city the quickest?
You don't even need to ask when it comes to knowing all the secret passages and shortcuts in this tavern. You won't find anyone who can match old Sampo.
Then lead the way.
Old Sampo. Meanwhile, somewhere in Dual Dimension City.
Your thoughts tell me that you still have doubts about me. Did you ask to meet here so I could clear up some of your doubts?
Greetings, Lady Yao Guang.
Being able to hear others' thoughts anytime. This tuning ability sure comes in handy.
Talk about eavesdropping. Talk about mental eavesdropping.
Compared to the seer strategist's ability to come and go as she pleases, this is nothing but a parlor trick. I've heard that Xianzhou folks are big on etiquette, yet here I am, and you're still playing hide and seek, General. Isn't that a bit discourteous?
Sorry. I have this old problem of suddenly disappearing. It's really something beyond my control. As for the reason, I'm afraid I can't disclose it. Please forgive my rudeness. Or, if you're truly that curious, why not use your tuning and find out?
You know I won't do that. Besides, I couldn't even if I wanted to right now.
couldn't.
Wait, why can't you?
At this moment, the crowd's thoughts are crashing over me like a tidal wave. I can't block out all this mental noise. Just keeping my own thoughts from getting tangled up in everyone else's is hard enough.
Excuse me.
I see. So that's why. When you were speaking with Miss Himiko earlier, I accidentally intruded on your private conversation.
My tuning is spiraling out of control. This mask is distorting my abilities.
I see it differently. The loss of control is temporary. That mask is amplifying your power.
How is this possible? This tuning power is bestowed by the Harmony. How could the Elation meddle with their authority?
Perhaps the Elation simply poured more fuel into this divine authority? In my humble opinion, this mask binds the supplicant to all beings of Planarcadia, drawing strength from those who share the same path here for your use. That's why you're hearing others' thoughts surge toward you like a tide. Your tuning is steadily expanding, and you've become the center of this melody.
You sure gave me quite the gift, General. But why would such a precious gift be placed on my face? I need an honest answer.
You want to know the reason? Didn't I explain it already?
Your reasons about me make sense, but what I really want is your answer about yourself. General of the Vtuber, who sees into the future. Why not wear the mask yourself and personally step into the fray with its power?
Words can deceive, but only tuning lays the truth bare. Mr. Sunday, why not use your enhanced tuning to feel the weight of that answer for yourself?
Well then, pardon my intrusion, Lady Yao Guang.
So this bird on my shoulder is the manifestation of
Hang on, I gotta snooze these ads.
Exactly. And these symbols I see floating above people's heads would be the weal and woe signs you mentioned, General?
That's right. To become an Arbiter General, one must undergo 3 ceremonies. The Rainbow Ordainment, the Rainbow's Gaze, and the Bestowal of Spiritus. Only then can one truly take up the mantle and live up to the title. When I was appointed as the Vtuber's general, I was bestowed with the Rainbow Spiritus called Kala Chakra Sky Plume, which represents the vision of the hunt among the 7 aspects of the rainbow. A symbol of foresight, verdict, and self-discipline. Thanks to that, I gained the Eye of Ishvara, which allows me to read the flow of destiny. Since the day I arrived on this world, every person I've seen bore a crimson woe sign above their head, without exception. Within days at most, a catastrophic disaster will befall this place.
So, that red glow rising from the edge of the city is...
the blazing light, formed by the convergence of all those woe signs in Planarcadia.
In that case, General, it's all the more reason for you to wear the mask. Once your sight into the future is strengthened, you won't need to fear the deathly omen in your readings.
It's a little late for that, though, Sunday.
Mr. Sunday, have you heard the Diviner's iron law? Never divine the same matter twice.
In Penacony, diviners also warn clients beforehand. You can't ask for another spread just because you dislike the result. There's a reason for that, isn't there?
Divining the future is, in essence, a form of observation and calculation. It's an interference with the future. Each reading drives the murky future towards a definite outcome. A collapsed quantum state, even if that outcome isn't to one's liking. To be honest, when I set out for Planarcadia, I had fully intended to personally participate in the Phantom Moon Games. But the moment I laid hands on the mask, I understood the consequences of wearing it. Once this miraculous item is donned, the Eye of Ishvara would transcend mere sight and permeate throughout this realm. The College Hawker Sky Plume would predict the future of all beings at tens of billions of instances per second.
You're saying that simply by your observation, our future would become fixed.
Indeed, just like how the Wisdom Walker expounded the way of destiny, anchoring the fated moments. If I wore the mask, I would become the noose of Planarcadia, and I would personally anchor a destiny that drives us all into a bottomless darkness. We will become locked in a dead end, with not a shred of hope for salvation. Close one. I passed the trial. There's still a sliver of hope in this round.
Now that makes me even more curious. Pardon my bluntness, but the fate of billions in Planarcadia never had much to do with you, General. Your encounter with the Express and the IPC was merely a chance meeting. You are a messenger of the Xianzhou. Since you foresaw the omen, that an Arbiter General will fall here, you could have boarded your ship and left at any time. Why choose to stay and help us? To help this world break free of this death trap?
Because I am guided by great compassion. Every life is precious beyond measure. Such diplomatic pleasantries won't fool the former master of Penacony like yourself, would they?
Probably not.
Then, how about this reason? The Astral Express has distinguished itself time and again against the destruction, and bears an irreplaceable duty for the future. I can't just sit idly and watch you face annihilation. Give me a break. I really am terrible at all this diplomatic talk.
Hi, Mozzie. I'm doing well. How are you?
Mr. Sunday, what makes you think that everything I've done is just to save Planarcadia?
What?
Weal is where woe lurks. Woe is where weal leads. The good fortune of some often births the ill fate of others, and a dead end for someone may hide an opportunity for another.
I'm glad to hear it. What are you up to this weekend?
This treacherous land where life and death turn again and again, where fortune flips to misfortune, is, in my eyes, the perfect board for a game of wits.
A game with whom?
With the gods. Mr. Sunday, have you heard of the Battle of the Fenghu 30 years
Snooze the ads
ago?
again, because we're still in dialogue.
I've heard rumors of that war, but not the details. General, are you suggesting Planarcadia is now facing dangers just as perilous as the Xianzhou Fenghu was back then?
You got that right. "30 years ago, the Abundance Axis broke our lines and invaded the Fenghu homeland. The abominations awakened a living demonic star, intending to sink the Xianzhou Fenghu. With no other options, the Alliance staked everything on my Junior Soar's plan. To operate the astronomical observation device, the Cloud Peer Telescope, to signal the rainbow for aid, using their Lux arrow to strike down the demon star. Whoever operated the Cloud Peer Telescope would not return. It was to be a one-way trip.
So, your junior Sora.
You guessed wrong. The one who offered his life was my master, who taught me divination. It was Master Jingtian, then the Yuchui's Master Diviner, and the only high official authorized to operate that device. He accepted his fate and ventured to the Fong Hu, going with him into certain death, where Yueyu, the previous Yao Qing
Also,
general,
let me,
who guarded
because
the
I think my
Cloud
mods had to lurk.
Telescope, and the Verdant Knights under her command. I was responsible for assessing the entire plan's feasibility and mending its gaps. I activated the Deca Light reflection barrier, calculating and casting lots again and again. I watched as the starlight, representing countless possibilities, flickered within the reflections, faint, wavering, until the vast shadow of a pondering god swallowed them whole. And they vanished into the abyssal dark at the edges of the universe. And in that moment, I understood that I had cemented my master and countless soldiers into an inescapable doom. When the Lux arrow fell, they would perish along with the enemy and that demonic star, all reduced to ashes.
You sacrificed so many comrades just to ensure the enemy's fall.
To Penaconians, that must seem incredibly cruel, right?
As someone born in an era of peace, I have no right to judge. Perhaps the founders of Penacony could understand the necessity.
Fool or not, it was my duty. And so I had to witness and remember their sacrifice. When I saw the Lux arrow descend,
Look at this, bird. Hi, Bean. How are you?
the Xianzhou Alliance had actually directed an Eon's actions.
But yeah, I wanted to get on early today because at noon I'm gonna be joining friends in VR chat. Oh, hi, Say. Speaking of which, hi, Say. Are you ready for later today?
This realization.
Thank you for shouting out Benjamin, by the way.
Remaining years in this cold, merciless cosmos, when you're trapped in despair, an Eon's intervention is often
Nervous, but
lonely.
alrighty. Hang on, let me give you another quick shouty, CC. Oh, thank you for killing the daily void shard, Muzzy. But yeah, Say, I'm sure you'll be fine. And plus, you'll be surrounded by friends, so we'll be here every step of the way. Earlier's understatement. Dude, you started at 7 a.m. my time. Dude, that's also 7 a.m. my time. We both live on the same coast. We both live on the East Coast, remember?
We are not ants, helpless beneath the celestial spheres as we simply watch the stars turn. Instead, their trails were forged by us, who offered up a portion of our insignificant destiny.
But everybody, please go check out Say. We're gonna be joining them in VR chat later to celebrate their 800 follower goal. I gotta do his ads again.
Even beings as mighty as the Eons can be pulled by our will.
Is this what you want to do in Planarcadia?
But yeah, you got this, Say.
Indeed. I will seize those starlights of possibility.
Alright, sorry, that's the bug fucked up my brain cells pretty bad. Oh yeah, how you feeling now, Bean?
Like the Battle of the Fong Hu 30 years ago. An Arbiter General will fall, and an Eon will descend. I will forge the destined death into wagers and game pieces, and invite the god who delights in meddling with destiny to sit at my table. This time, I will invite them into my calculations, to draw a great wheel for the cosmos' future. Mr. Sunday, surely you can understand this mad idea of mine, having once reached the divine throne of order yourself.
Currently enjoying pizza for breakfast because not keep food down, and I'm taking 1,000,000% advantage of that.
Ideas.
I mean, honestly, I would do the same. I remember I remember years ago I had my wisdom teeth removed, and I couldn't eat solid food for like 2 weeks. As soon as I was clear for solid food, I was like, I want nuggies now.
But I was reviving a god who already lay dead and buried in the infinite dark. General, how can you be sure that the most capricious Eon would be led by your fancy?
Have you heard this myth about the elation? They say Ahab once climbed to the highest bough of the Tree of Existence. Gazing out, they saw stars turning coldly like machines, and the meaning of everything yielded to nihility. Only the cry of a newborn made them burst into laughter. Mr. Sunday, answer me. Why did Ahab laugh?
I think it's because they finally saw an audience arrive at this long, empty stage we call the universe.
Oh, well said. You're way funnier than you look. As divination teaches, heaven creates 49 paths.
Why do birds fly? Ask question.
We are the greatest variable this blind, mindless universe can produce. The universe and the gods set riddles for us, and we shall give them a surprise, an answer beyond the finality. Ah, looks like it's about time.
Don't tell me you're disappearing without a goodbye again, General.
No. This time, we will set our eyes on the same place and carve a sliver of possibility out of destiny with our own sight.
Could you be talking about the school where Himiko and the others went?
Yes. The crimson light there pierces the sky today, marking it as a locus of woe.
Yeah, that was a good time.
Arcadia's first calamity will erupt there.
Let me hope Sunday stays with the Express.
Secret strategies before they left.
He is so far, but I wonder how long that'll last.
Forget it. The stuff in those pouches is all harmless banter anyway. We should let them off the hook.
Oh, I just gotta say real quick, when Yao Guang did a whole divination on the crew and read Himiko's, I was like, we better not have a repeat of Honkai Impact 3rd Chapter 9, because I will crash out.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Full Wish TV's special news segment, Arcadian Morning Report. I'm your host, Goofy.
Let's see. But everybody, we have ads starting in a minute, and I can't stop this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and step away for a few minutes and let these ads run, and I'll be right back. All right, welcome back, everybody. Let's keep going.
It's been 3 hours since our first supplicant, Miss Sparksy, announced her entry into the Phantom Moon Games. The performance she announced to all her fans, SparksyCon, is also about to begin.
How curious! Planarcadia's day-night cycle was completely scrambled in ancient times. Graphia Academy's location just happens to be bathed in light. So, in broad daylight, what kind of fireworks show does Miss Sparksy have in store for us?
Who knows? Maybe she'll blow the school sky high in a blaze of fireworks. After all, at the
Kudu-kudu.
Moon Games
Kudu-ding.
15 years ago, Graphia
Kudu
Academy
kudu 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 ding kudu kudu ding kudu 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 ding. Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Senior, you can't joke about that. Dear viewers, our apologies. Let's move on to news about other supplicants.
According to the Department of Aberration Defense's staff, during a routine inspection of the Phantom Moon courtyard, 2 additional mask shapes manifested on the altar.
In other words, 2 more supplicants have appeared.
Although none of them have publicly announced entry into the games yet, the altar's masks mean someone, somewhere has quietly donned the masks of elation. As for the 2 masks, Department of Aberration Defense staff describe one as a raccoon and the other as some kind of bird.
I wonder who those could be.
A raccoon mask, huh? Hard not to think of the Astro Express that just arrived in Planarcadia. Will the nameless from the Astro Express join the Phantom Moon Games? I hear they've even invited them to SparksyCon as special guests.
Will it be a miraculous show formed out of the collaboration between supplicants, or a head-to-head showcase between 2 famed contenders?
Countless streamers are already live, broadcasting the scene at the venue. Let's cut to the feed now. Oh, look, it's the nameless from the Astral Express.
One girl, 1,000 faces. 1,000 faces, one girl. Welcome to the SparksyCon live broadcast.
TikTok Livestreamer event as dialogue.
Dear lovely fans, please be patient. SparksyCon is about to begin.
This horror stream is about to end. Time for you all to log off. That woman has Miss Sparksy's face. What a pathetic imitation. What? My face is the original!
Miss Sparksy's face alone is the greatest masterpiece in the world! Everyone should listen to her sweet voice and gaze upon her adorable face!
Trade in raccoon and right in for his Burby. Sure, that's who they're referring to.
We offer everything to Miss Sparksy.
Sparksycle! Sparksycle! Sparksycle!
My eyes! I've seen something cursed.
The mimetic virus spread among people is way worse than we imagined. There are walking Sparksy shrooms growing on the ground. I bet we'll all end up with Sparksy, or rather Sparkle faces before we can get very far.
Let's see. But that face that Sparkle said that Sparkle showed, as well as saying, I saw something cursed. That was me after looking at Dragon Age the Veilguard. Take out the mimetic banana.
Are we really using that? If we don't take down that imposter before the virus hits, we'll all be monkeys in the jungle.
Become a fake of a fake or a carefree monkey? Your call.
On second thought, being assimilated by an imposter doesn't sound that bad.
Enough talk. Eyes on the banana.
Ow! Ma'am, a little warning before you stab someone with a banana, please?
Hey, yo! Freezing!
Come on, banana. Remember the plan we made at the tavern?
Yes, we dig out the imaginated painting Sparksy hid, then use waves to give Graphia Academy a good banana over. I mean, what? Over.
I'm getting 2.6 flashbacks.
But what if that imposter figures it out?
Just try to keep her busy and buy us some time.
Let's do it.
But nah.
Dear guests, I've been waiting so long, my phone's about to die.
Her belt plushie reminds me of Monokuma, only Monokuma's a bear and not a bunny.
Drop the act, my dear Mask. I shouldn't have called you an imposter. That was harsh of me. Come back to Mama's arms. It's not too late. If the Astral Express crew gets involved, they won't be pulling any punches. Of course I get it. Surrendering now would ruin the stage you so carefully set. Total buzzkill, right? So you still don't get it? The worst thing an actor should do is be tied down to one type of role. Standing before you. The loyal friend who's been by your side all along. The masked fool who never played any tricks. She is actually the old mask I have shed.
You are the real Sparkle?
Haven't I been telling you all this time? She's just an old model.
No wonder the light orb in the tavern didn't react to Sparkle.
That explains a lot.
For real? That explanation is kinda awesome.
I don't know what to do with you, Sparkle.
Look at those expressions on your faces. This is the best opening act for Sparksicon ever! I shed that old mask, and with it, the weak, timid, all too human me. This new me will break free from all shackles, gather my fans' wish power, and stride onto the stage of the Phantasmoon Moon Games! In return for the wish power offered by everyone in the Arcadia, every supplicant must show them what elation truly means. We will demonstrate the elation we desire!
How is this even remotely elating?
There's no coercion involved anywhere in this. It's a simple yes or no. Like scrolling to the bottom of the terms of service.
Terms of service? You mean that thing that most people don't read?
One attention, talent, quick cash, universal praise. Download the Sparksy virus. Ta-da! Click set. Isn't that exactly what they crave? Elation in 3 minutes flat? Nameless, you're doomed to lose. You can't stop what people desire.
We can't stop their desire. But in this stream, we'll show this Arcadia world another possibility.
Okay, not gonna lie though. Does anybody else ever come across those games that forces you to scroll all the way down the end user license agreement before you press X, and you're just looking away the whole time? It's like, do what you want to, game. I'm not gonna read it.
What did you just say?
We'll show everyone watching the live stream the elation of the Astral Express.
I'm not a guest. I'm a supplicant.
You got another mask?
Before Sparksicon begins, the hero of the Express will defeat the villain who tried to spread the virus. And soon, the world will watch it happen live. In their hearts, they'll long for the Trailblaze too.
You know, thankfully it's pretty rare. Most game devs know that people don't bother reading those. Most of the time, anyways.
You were never the only option for the audience, Sparksy.
You know, I think the only people who would ever read the end user license agreement are the same type of people where you try to show them something, you try to show them how to do something at work, and something pops up on the computer and said, just ignore that and close it. Then they read it to themselves out loud and then close it. Ugh. Those are the type of people that would actually read those.
You know why I can't stand heroic stories? You lot always wave the flag of justice, then stomp all over the fun with brute force. The elation has nothing to do with justice, and you haven't won yet. Ma'am, gray hair, don't tell me you forgot the plan. I'll stall her.
How long can you hold her off?
A long, long time. Come on, gray hair, have a little faith in me. There's one thing I've always wondered. Who's the real Sparkle, and who's just a mask? Shouldn't the last one standing decide that?
I saw a meme recently. A hamster and a fighter jet saying they're fighting in a war somewhere because they did not read the TOS. Oh.
Then let's settle it. Right now! I'll make you the opening firework of Sparksicon.
Unbelievable! A girl who looks exactly like Miss Sparksy just rushed in and started throwing punches! Could she be a high-grade lookalike rival? Looks like when it comes to top tier...
Hey, friends! Over here! Look this way!
Oh, hey, there's March.
March's voice?
Over here! Mr. Yang and I are in the art classroom!
While Sparkle keeps her busy, let's regroup with March first.
What happens if we get close to the fight? Okay, nothing.
Love the sparks! Guard the sparks! Never fear the dark!
What kind of trash rhyming is that?
I'm sad I didn't get Sparksy. Well, she's gonna rerun at some point.
Move this platform, and you should be able to get up there.
Hi, Cloudy. How are you? I'm good. How are you? I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for asking. There we go. There we go. Hi, Texas.
You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Finally here.
March, I brought backup. Thank goodness you're okay, Banette.
March, I'm just so happy you're safe, Bana.
After she escaped the school, I figured she'd bring you back. So while Sparksy was away, I found a classroom to hide in. The students around here have been acting weirder and weirder. Good thing my heart is pure and untouched, so her tricks don't work on me. Hold up. Were you two just talking with some weird verbal tick?
It just clicked. We chose to fight poison with banana.
What? You actually used that Penaconian mimetic virus to counter Sparksy's influence? I don't care if the Express turns into a Sparksy train or a monkey train. I want no part of either.
What about Welt? Is he all right?
Mr. Yang, it's our friends. Come on out.
You look perfectly normal, though. So that Professor Welt she saw in the news...
Just a bit of acting on my part. Let's not dwell on that right now.
Oh, he was acting.
Like March, I realized something was corrupting our cognition when I arrived at school. She even pulled from one of my past memories to strengthen the effect. It was pretty frustrating. Luckily, I've dealt with something similar before. I snapped out of cognition corruption very fast this time, so I decided to keep playing the teacher and hide some students away in secret. So, any ideas on how to dispel Sparksy's influence?
He told March and Walt about the intel you obtained at the tavern in your action plan.
No wonder these students took down the seascape painting from the central courtyard. Sparksy had them break it into 3 parts. The waves, the wooden boat, and the moon. I don't know where they hid the waves and the moon, but I managed to retrieve the wooden boat that was stored in the archive room from the students.
As expected from Teacher Yang.
We might have a lead on the other 2 painting pieces. Have you seen... Furbo, Nana?
You mean...
I can't take this seriously.
We sent a local reporter into the school, but his luck turned sour, Nana. Sparksy caught him red-handed. Before he was taken away, he managed to take a photo of the library. I want to check it out with her.
What about me and Mr. Yang? Now that we have a lead, no way we'll just sit here doing nothing.
March and I will go track down that Furbo reporter. We might even find out where the last piece of the painting was hidden.
That's the plan. Let us know right away if you find any leads.
Himiko, where's the library?
I know the way. I just hope they haven't renovated the academy in the past 15 years.
Surprise!
My strength isn't what it earth shatters, heavens tremble!
Troublemaker? I'd like to be one. Cloud test scatter.
Game time! Maybe you learn part the end of the world!
Test the plug. An explosive start.
Oh, that did scare them.
The express crew is here!
Please follow my live stream.
Please give Miss Sparksy lots of likes!
Yeah, TikTok streamer ass fly.
Let's go! That's the whole point! Surrender to Miss Sparkle like a good girl!
How did the fight end up here, though? They were in the courtyard
The
earlier.
library's just up ahead. Finally, I can get away. We're here, Bana.
But I don't see any waves or moon.
Where could it be? Like I'd ever tell you.
Miss Sparksy herself ordered us to guard this place with our lives.
Well, don't gotta tell me twice.
Hey, get that stream running.
Ugh, kids these days. They ignore their studies just to focus on the internet. As an alum of Graphia Academy, it's my duty, as tradition dictates, to give you all a proper extracurricular lesson. Hey, juniors, ready to roll?
My purpose is to protect.
Stars favor us. Feeling sticky?
People always say, observe the heavens with my divinations. That omen. Don't thank me.
Where could they be hiding the landscape painting?
But nah.
After all, it's an image Nana'd thing. Once sealed in a scroll or something, it'll be a pain to retrieve, Bana. Oh, right. Let's check out that photo Nana the reporter left us.
Photo
Maybe we
Nana.
can find some clues.
Where are we now?
This place looks just like any other classroom. But something's off.
Let's look around.
So this is where they stashed the wave. Did you hear something?
I did.
I think I heard someone laughing.
Something's not right. Is there something hidden here?
I think not right is putting it lightly. Arcadian calendar, July 22nd, 1984. On duty, Bell Full Wish.
July 22nd. 1984? Belle? Could this classroom be...
Himiko, are you okay?
Senior? You're back!
Belle?
And you are?
But...
This supposed to be an old classroom that she attended.
Is you, Senior? You look so different. We almost didn't recognize you. Still, that dashing aura of yours simply can't be obscured. I, and so many of us, we've been here, waiting all this time.
I'm so sorry. I was gone too long. It's unforgivable that I never came back to visit you all.
You apologizing so seriously? That's not like you at all, Senior.
Yeah. After all this time, the least I can do is smile. But all of you are already dead.
Himiko, these students, who are they?
They're the shadows cast by my past regrets. Young lives buried here by a tragic accident.
What?
Oh no, Senior, he's here! That thing is coming!
Wait, what did you just say?
Everyone, hide! We mustn't let that monster find us! Run, Senior! The Herald of Death is back! Belle!
The fuck? Before you know it, you're standing in the hallway. Peek through the door crack.
We've got the wave now. Time to regroup with Welt and the others.
Aren't there still people trapped inside?
You can't save them. They're already ghosts. It wasn't Sparksy who attacked them, but something far more cruel.
Judging by the sound of Himiko's voice, it must have been part of her traumatic past.
And they didn't die in the present, but during a certain twilight 15 years ago. We can't change their fates. However, this definitely isn't some kind of time travel to the past. Someone created this space for unknown reasons, only to reenact before an eyewitness the bloodbath at Graphia Academy from the Phantasmoon games 15 years ago.
The Phantasmoon games 15 years ago?
That's right. But that has nothing to do with the enemy we're facing right now. I know you have a lot of questions now, but we'll have time to talk about all this in detail after we deal with Sparksy.
Poor Himiko, she's clearly shaken.
Come on. It's time for us to meet up with Welt. He just messaged and said he and March found the missing Furbonana reporter, Bana, and the final landscape painting piece.
Alright, let's get out of here. And they're still fighting.
You okay, Mr. Furbo?
Good thing we got here in time, or you would have ended up as a target practice dummy.
Beep boop. This Furbo nearly bit the dust. President, you're here!
Poor guy.
You're gonna give this Furbo some hazard pay, right?
So, where's the landscaping piece?
This Mr. Furbo said the students put the moon inside the gymnasium.
These orbs, they're everywhere.
Sparksy must have given the moon to one of the emotes to look after.
She really went all out, didn't she? The whole gym's full of moons. Now what?
Be it Sparkle or Sparksy, both are equally just as headache-inducing. All right, everyone. Let's round up these emotes and take a look.
You, fess up. Did you stash the moon somewhere? I pried open its mouth to take a look. Seems this little guy didn't swallow the moon.
Okay, at least we don't have to talk to the tiny ones too, because that would have taken ages. Oh!
My strength isn't what it...
Blessing in the sky. Stars favor us.
I'll go easy. Feeling spiffy? Can you find the answer? Game's up!
You know where the moon is hidden?
Sneaky laugh. It probably does know where.
I think I have an idea. I got the fight stream streak Vexus.
The gym. I've missed this. There was a time when I really envied those classmates who could sprint across the field, giving it their all.
There we go. Okay, hang on, I need to see what this is about. Soon I get Spark Seed, but I'm close to getting all the Angels of Delusion on ZZ. Hell yes. it'll be like Groku's Standard Gravity Fall. Finally, I have all 3. That was me when I pulled Nangong earlier in the update. By the way, I pulled her again at low pity, so now she's M1. I really should stop though because I want this silly snake girl too.
Isn't this Himeko's alma mater too? Aw, don't tell me Himeko was the quiet type who stayed far away from the gym back in school.
Same, I want the Snake Girl as well, but why so many good characters at once?
Not quite. I'd already graduated by the time I started feeling this way. Due to some circumstances, I went back to my father's school to work.
So yeah, I don't want to wail, but I feel like I might have to. Well, again, some of these characters will get rerun at some point. Hi, Vesperina, how are you? Hey, if I have mods in the chat, can I get a shout out for Vesperina, please? Thank you for collecting Daily Void Shard. I got Nangong Yu without losing 50. Oh, so you won! Congratulations.
One good jump, and we should be able to reach that.
I also got her W engine at very low pity. That's cute that you think I was asking. Hi! Fuck. There's the moon. Woohoo!
And that, we've got our hands on the third part of the scenery, the moon.
All right, time to settle the score with Sparksy.
My bat's been itching for some action.
Since Sparksy dared to target the Astral Express, treating us like stepping nanostones in the Phantasmoon games,
Stepping nanostones, I can't. I can't.
Become a spoil of war herself. She and I will head to the atrium next, piece the imaginated landscape back together, and help Sparkle take down Sparksy. Welt.
The new Welt sounds pretty similar to the previous one. I'd argue it sounds a little bit younger than the previous one, like a younger version of Welt.
Dovebrook's waves should suppress the mimetic contamination they're experiencing, but they might panic and run into the combat area. This time, I truly hope no innocent people get hurt during the Phantasmoon games.
Don't worry, Miss Himeko. Mr. Yang and I have got this. You better give that girl a taste of her own medicine for messing with us like some comedy act.
She will. Let's go.
What does everyone think? Well then, let's cheer for Miss Sparksy!
Who will emerge victorious? Miss Sparksy or the Astral Express?
Sparkle and Sparksy are gone. And the students too?
If you think you've got this in the bag, you're in for a rude awakening. Sparksicon hasn't even started!
Time for your Sparksicon grand finale! Because I, the nameless of the Astral Express, will challenge you as a fellow supplicant and crush your elation.
Challenge me? I'd love to fight you.
Hurry up and put the scenery pieces together.
You're gonna tell me twice.
That annoying old model has already fallen asleep. Soon, there will only be one sparkle in the world. Or maybe everyone will be one. Attack during my transformation! Despicable! Too bad. The offense has all arrived. Our hero, the first battle of the Mantis Game Supplement has commenced.
Here it goes.
I'll stand in their way.
Troublemaker, I'm out to scatter. People always observe the heavens with my divinations. Test of luck, an explosive start. Where the heck did she drag me to?
Did everyone really take good care of Sparksicles? I'll go easy this time. Young Spiffy.
Test of luck, an explosive start.
That's all the spark you got.
Divination says this will hurt. Stars favor us.
My purpose. Dragons soaring above the lands. This is permanent!
Let's you find the answer. Dear viewer, part of the end of the world!
That omen. Don't thank me.
Sounds like every chronically online person ever.
My strength isn't what it hurts. Shatters. Have it tremble.
Test of luck, an explosive start. Stars favor us. People always
Oh my goodness. Excuse me.
Dragons soaring above the lands. This is permanent!
I'll go to lunch. Be right back. Take your time, Vesperina.
You're silly? Can you find the answer? That's not Sparkle. Everyone did their best.
Not everyone wants to be you. I'll show them my elation.
Sparks isn't over yet.
Stop her! She's trying to escape into the crowd.
No need to panic, you two. Sunday will share my vision with you. Let my eye of Ishvara see through it all. Weal and woe, clear as day.
Yaguan coming in clutch.
I see where the culprit is. On you.
Oh, damn! She went flying.
Are you okay?
Where did everyone go?
Look over here.
General Yao Guang? Am I seeing things?
We're just attuned to each other, that's all. Oh, feeling dizzy? Don't worry, it's just a minor side effect. When I first opened my eyes, I couldn't even conduct basic self-care for nearly a month. Don't worry though. With my reinforcement, you'll be back to normal in a moment.
Thank you, General. By the way, above your head...
Can you see the sign above my head? So, whether it brings weal or woe, whether it changes or not, please keep this secret safe from me. Don't let me know, and don't let anyone else, okay?
What are you afraid of?
In that fleeting moment, your eyes gained insight into my destiny. For those who wish to defy their own destiny, the best approach is to avoid gazing too long into fate, especially not letting powerful observers do so.
You know, one often meets his destiny on the road they take to avoid it.
Now that you know the reason, surely you'll do me this small favor and keep this secret?
I will keep this a secret.
Thanks. And of course, be careful not to let it slip. Or else. I'll tell everyone all about your true identity. You're a former Stellaron hunter, aren't you? Oh, just imagine the chain reaction that would cause. I don't even want to think about it. Doesn't this feel like the opening scene of a comedy? Two people who barely know each other, yet they're keeping each other's destiny a secret. I guess you could say we're now partners in fate. No surprise there. After all, both comedy and fortune-telling thrive on unexpected twists and turns of fate, don't they? All right, looks like the side effects have worn off. Time for us to say goodbye.
And you? Are you okay?
What just happened?
I was so confused. I couldn't see a thing. All I remember is Sparksy and the Nameless got into a fight.
I saw everything. The Nameless from the Express smashed Sparksy right into the wall with one swing. That strength was unreal.
That was such an epic fight, as expected from a cosmic hero. That was seriously awesome.
They're cheering us on now.
Looks like the students have all recovered from the contamination.
Did they recover?
Let's talk with Himiko.
Sparksy probably didn't expect that the first miracle of the Phantasmoon games wouldn't be everyone becomes her, but the Express hero defeats the villain spreading the virus. Compared to a streamer reflecting people's desires, the fearless trailblazer of the Astral Express is more of an attention grabber.
So what do we do with Sparksy?
Show mercy. Or don't. No, I'm just kidding.
Hi, little man. How are you?
The audience in this Arcadia doesn't go easy on losers at the games. She'll lose her wish power soon enough, and the Sparksy virus will fizzle out. You can hand her over to the Department of Aberration Defense for imprisonment, or set her free. As a supplicant,
Doing good. How is you? I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking.
I'm sure you've already made your decision, right?
And hang on, I'm just gonna give you pet pets. Decide what to do with Sparksy. Good, sir.
So, Victor, here to claim your prize? Very well. Sparksicle has no objections to that. So what'll it be? Gonna hand me off to the Department of Aberration Defense? Lock me up as a hardened criminal? But knowing you, you're not that heartless, are you? Or maybe you want to take away my streaming account as punishment. I'll livestream 24/7 and sing praises of your valor.
Let's see. TikTok streamer ass villain. Hand me your mask.
All right. Let what belongs to the Graphia family return to the Graphia family. But don't let this little win get to your head. You've still got a long, long way to go before you meet the laughter. We can keep working together. Better to have a friend at the Phantasmoon Games than another enemy, right? What? No parting words?
I'm letting Sparkle decide your fate.
How do you like this ending, Sparksicle? Old model. You and your powerful supporters won this one. I've got no comeback. As a mask.
Oh, the monodrama.
What do you plan to do with your original self? Who's the mask and who's the original? Shouldn't that be decided by the one left standing? Your plan is finished. Your relation has been eliminated. You're the one who should be called the old model. That elation isn't mine. It's the elation everyone chose. And besides, wasn't it your idea in the first place? What? You told me to leave you behind. You also told me to take the idea and its relevant memories and go chase my dream. That's totally something Miss Sparkle would do. How do you like this ending, Sparkle? How does that joke go again? Take the mask from a masked fool, and what's left but a fool? But take the fool out of a masked fool, and all that's left is the mask. Come on, Sparkle. Time to end this little charade. No show is complete without a curtain call. Shall we become one at last? Bang! Ladies and gentlemen, are you having fun? A friend friendly reminder from Miss Sparkle. Don't underestimate the Phantasm Moon Games. You won't get another opening act as spectacular as this Sparksicon, you know.
Hey, Wolfie. After the toy gun went off, Sparkle and Sparksy were no longer there.
Sparksy. No. Sparkle? Which one is which?
Hey, I'm gonna step away real quick and while the ads run, I'll be right back. All right, welcome back, everybody. But hey, Wolfie, how are you? Also, Kit Kat, welcome on in. Can I get a shout out for Kit Kat as well?
Perhaps it was just a masked fool playing a harmless trick under the watchful eyes of the gods.
So I think after the Honkai part is over, I might just hop into a VR chat early.
Or maybe she just wanted to remind us that the elation in Planarcadia has become something even the gods no longer recognize. In any case, everything here has come to an end.
Thank you. Hope you're doing well, Kit
We
Kat.
should move on and unravel the next plot.
What?
Let's go to that classroom where time froze 15 years ago. I want to investigate and find out who exactly created that place and why. Let me know when you're ready to head out.
Let's go now. Your tracer starts back to the eerie Twilight classroom.
This place. It's like nothing ever happened. The ghosts are gone.
What exactly happened back then?
15 years ago, during the last Phantasmoon Games, I participated as a supplicant. I once believed that all it took for a supplicant to win was to show the people a magnificent miracle. And then I'd have an audience with the Eon of Elation. How foolish. How naive I was. Not everyone wants to obtain everyone's wish power in a positive way. On July 22nd, year 1984 of the Arcadian calendar, a supplicant harboring immense malice stepped into Graphia Academy. He slaughtered 22 students who had stayed behind after school. Then went on to Dovebrook District, where 146 innocent civilians were either killed or wounded. That killer moved like a deranged artist, leaving corpses, imprinting his signature mark. The Bloody Bloom. The media dubbed him the Herald of Death.
It was a tragedy the world could not forget.
Who's this?
The Phantasmoon Games of that year came to be remembered as the Blood-Stained Games. So many parents lost their children. So many people lost those dearest to them. One of the victims was my very own daughter. Upon my return, I stood before the grave where she was laid to rest. Her name was Himeko.
What? This is her father? Then, who are you?
Forgive me. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Ryusuke, the current dean of Graphia Academy. So, this lady who bears her name, who exactly are you?
"15 years ago, when I made up my mind to join this Phantasmoon Games, my father wasn't with me. Even as I fought for my life against the Herald of Death, my father was still off somewhere, wandering the cosmos. Strictly speaking, ever since I can remember, his presence in my life has been as thin as the air in space. So, I would ask you, who bears his name? Who exactly are you?
I guess they'll find out when we do the 4.1 story.
Welcome back to the Arcadian Morning Report Special Edition. We continue to bring you updates on the Phantom Moon games.
The SparksyCon hosted by Supplicant Sparksy came to an abrupt end less than an hour after it began!
Under the watchful eyes of the entire network, the Nameless from the Astral Express went head-to-head with streamer Sparksy in a spectacular showdown. Unbelievable! I used to think all of the Trailblazers' fight scenes in director Rekka's latest film, Holy Grail Stay Night, were just special effects.
Is that a Fate
Turns out
reference?
She's got real moves.
We'll continue following the Astro Express's activities and bring you...
Breaking news! Around 4 p.m. today, the Security Bureau uncovered multiple corpses at the Sinwish Syndicate's headquarters in Dovebrook District. Initial reports suggest violent infighting among gang members as the cause. Even more shocking, an IPC employee was found dead at the scene. According to the investigation, the victim was identified as Lyndon Scott.
What?
Lyndon Scott, age 34. Field operative in the Strategic Investment Department. Ring any bells, Mr. Ashvale?
He's dead?
Never heard of him. What was someone from the IPC doing here?
Word is, the Sinwish Syndicate recently got hold of a mask. Maybe Mr. Scott came to negotiate for the Phantasmoon games, and got caught in the fallout. Apologies for interrupting your work, Mr. Ashvale.
Wouldn't call it an interruption. The mess at Graphia Academy cleared itself up. But this...
Initial assessment, 33 Sinwish Syndicate members. Leader Polwave included, along with second-in-command Costide, were murdered in the same time frame.
Costide.
The victims show clear signs of trauma and fractures, along with massive blood loss. Exact cause of death still pending further autopsy.
These stylized handprints. We both know what they mean. Bloody Bloom. Only one person ever used that as their calling card. The Herald of Death is back.
Your suspicion isn't without merit, but that guy was executed 5 years ago.
Executed? Who witnessed it? Was the execution broadcast to the public? Who can prove he's dead? Who's to say you didn't let him out to rig this entire game?
You've heard the rule, haven't you? No one can enter the Phantasmoon games twice. So let me give you a piece of advice. Don't let rage gnaw away at your reason. It's bad for your health. The case's info is in the dossier. Get to work. The Department of Aberration Defense isn't paying us to bum around,
Soon after, Asheville arrived at the banks of Dovebrook.
Rage sparked quietly in the detective's chest, and not even the wind from Dovebrook could dispel the metallic tang of blood clinging to his nose. When he first heard the Sinwish Syndicate had obtained the mask, grim premonitions stirred within him, but he never expected it to be the omen of a friend's death.
Mr. N, he's no longer with us. Now he's just a body Another nameless casualty buried beneath a headline. People only care about the stars twinkling above, about the epic tales of the eternal conflicts among the cosmos' great figures. Compared to all that, who would mourn a small-time thug from a petty gang?
What should we do next?
I've been slacking off for far too long. It's time to make a choice.
Actually, everybody, I think after the Honkai Star Rail story is over, I'm gonna go ahead and end stream and then take a break for an hour and a half. Well, for an hour and a half, and then go into VR chat, because I still haven't eaten a full breakfast yet, and I've got some other things to take care of.
Mr. Ashvale, if you're calling now, may I assume you've accepted my offer?
You are right, Miss Pearl. I'll join the games, assuming you still need me, of course.
My offer still stands. Just like 15 years ago, the same omen returns. There are signs the Phantasmoon games are spiraling out of control again. Mr. Ashvale, I ask for your strength to steer the Zeonic games back on course.
All I have to offer is a heart set on revenge.
Today, 33 citizens of Planarcadia and one IPC colleague perished under mysterious circumstances. Someone is imitating the Herald of Death's methods, attempting to interfere with the games. Only victory can bring solace to the fallen.
I'm back. Welcome back, Vesperina.
No. What consoles the dead is only justice.
What's the matter? Found a better candidate? Don't I even make the short list?
This is a game shaped by the most capricious, Eon. Surprises and twists are its very nature. It's only right I choose the strongest players. Even so, I have to ask, what makes you so sure that I'd hire a wanted criminal to fight in the Phantasmoon games, instead of tossing you into an IPC cell?
Throw me in prison? But the Strategic Investment Department in Penacony clearly extended an olive branch to us Stellaron hunters. No? Changed your minds already? You suits sure turn faster than a page in a paperback. So let's cut the fluff. Give me a mask. Call it your first strategic investment in us. What do you say?
Understanding comes first, then the investment. Tell me, how do you plan to earn my trust?
Apologies in advance. Before I came to meet you, I broke into your collection room. I know what you've been working on. Imaginate.
So she's blackmailing her.
Tell me, have you heard of Zero? Greatest hacker and most feared player in all of Punk Lord?
Some say she's an emanator of elation, while others say she enters the dark zone created by Mythos, as if it were her own backyard. She caused Punk Lord's data meltdown and infected IPC branches in 28 segmenta, isolating them from each other. Most information about Zero is half true, half false, much like the rumors surrounding you Stellaron hunters. But one thing is certain. Zero suffered a major downfall, and is now a prisoner of the IPC.
It's obvious she left a deep impression on you. Traumatic, even. In that case, you should also know that ether editing and imagenesis stem from the same technological source. Or art.
I know. I've studied it.
could I forget? You stole Zero's tech to make that lousy cash grab game Ethereum Wars. Of course, you know all this. But you corporate moneybags will never comprehend it. The fleeting, ever-changing power of the elation. Zero once tampered with a parameter of reality, creating an independent realm that belonged solely to her, just like that other one.
Just like Graphia. Are you willing to trade the secrets of Imagenesis?
I can think about it.
Deduction. You may be lying. I've heard that those who join the Stellaron Hunters have long since abandoned the path they once walked.
Who knows? You're in the Arcadia of Elation. Wouldn't it be a waste not to test your luck?
Deal, Ether Hacker. And to seal it with confidence, let me show you a little trick of the trade.
A hacking trick?
Not exactly professional. Negotiating while soaked in a bathtub. I took one of your data slices. This will help us have a more honest conversation.
Oh.
How did you do that?
Because I've studied you, including that cyber battle between you and that genius Skrulum. I even logged into all 76 of those banned accounts. I scattered just enough data breadcrumbs online for you to sniff out, leading you to the Ashen Detective. I even let you stroll through my collection room to explore as you pleased. Miss Silverwolf, a word of advice. Don't treat that mask like some 10 Stoneheart's investment in a Stellaron Hunter. Just think of this deal as something private, between you and me.
Meanwhile, in the Fatterspoon courtyard. Oh, that's pretty.
What the heck? I just blinked and suddenly half the supplicants are wearing masks? I was hoping the show would get better. Streamers clashing with cosmic heroes. A flashy brawl without anyone getting hurt. Wouldn't that have been nice? But now we've got a crow, a shell, a cat, a wolf? How many more mystery guests are crashing the stage? And this thing? When did it sneak in? In the end, everything always spirals into the abyss. But you're the rare exception. Your first battle wasn't bad for a greenhorn protagonist. Since you came out on top, let's wipe the slate clean on that doom-filled oath. Who knows if the owners of those masks will become your friends or opponents? Or maybe one of them will bring about that terrifying future I saw in my dreams. Little one, how'd you find your way here?
One of Sunday's birds.
The supplicants in this Phantasmoon Games really caught me by surprise.
Why don't those people in the Go Home Club?
All right. 4.0 story has been done. Okay, am I allowed to move now? Jeez. Yeah, hold on for a moment. I'm sorry, I hate it when games do that. You know, before you let you do anything else, click here, click here, click here, click here. But anyway, everybody, like I said, we have an hour and a half before we hop into VR chat. So, and I haven't even, and there's a few things I need to take care of between then. So everybody, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream right here, but I'm gonna start up again in an hour and a half, our noon EST, and we'll be playing VR chat with Seisei and several others. I'll see you then. But everybody, thank you all so much for joining me today. Again, catch you all later in VR chat at noon EST, and I will see you all, and you all take care until then. Bye bye.